Hey, everybody, and welcome to another special episode of the podcast, Panicking. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. Hey, everybody. We are, as you can see, a different location. We are no longer smelling leftover breakfast in my kitchen. We are in a real studio. I guess real. I don't know. Some guys.
I think it's real.
Yeah.
They got sound things on the wall. They got.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Over there. Just the
Oh,
one,
okay. I thought that was art. That was like a modern art masterpiece.
Soundboards. Were those panels? Sound panels?
There's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. They do look like you'd see them in a gallery and they go, "That's $1 million."
Yeah.
And you're like, I guess I just don't know art.
Yeah, you hang up an art panel and they go, "Oh yeah, this means a lot." I see a lot of depth in this, and I'm like, "No, those are ridges. The depth you're seeing are the ridges."
It just looks like foam spikes.
Yeah.
What's catching your eye over here?
Oh, you just sound low, but I think that's just in my head.
Yeah,
You sound low too?
I think I do, but every other option was
Super
worse.
loud.
Yeah.
We're figuring things out, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn you up in post, and hopefully it can work.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Okay. So, everybody, we're in Grove 34 Studios. We got to plug it. This
Yes,
guy,
in
Rob.
Astoria, Queens.
Rob was our good friend, Rob Rigo, and he set us up in this nice place. He put these plants up, and we put a little bit of a flair from our listeners here. We got the Tweety Bird and
For Seinfeld Puffy shirt.
Seinfeld Puffy shirt from Ronnie, who listens. So thanks so much. And we got some new Patreons. I don't know if you want to cue them up now, or what. I don't want to throw off the vibe of the show, but
No, I gotta.
we gotta keep these people. My mental health depends on the amount of Patreons we have and keeping them happy.
Let me pull it up here. I've got AJ's. Oh no, my bars are lower than your expectations of the sound.
Yeah, I'm really sweating the sound right now. I hope.
Well, I hear that.
I hope it's okay. I'm sweating my armpits too. It's hot in his room.
Well, we've got the one that it's letting me see. Rebecca Landis has joined the Patreon. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining.
You sure it's Rebecca, not Rebecca?
Boy, does that make more sense.
Rebecca.
Well, it's spelled Rebekah. So
Yeah, it's like Gen Z spelling. It should be Rebecca. It's not. Rebecca sounds like.
Man, I hope.
Rebecca sounds like it's in the spice rack next to paprika. Can you pass the Rebecca?
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to Rebecca.
Rebecca sounds like some kind of muscle condition when you work out too hard. Oh, I got Rebecca in my neck. Oh yeah, you gotta take a warm bath for that.
This cancels Rebecca scented.
Rebecca scented.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not coming up in the.
I think Rebecca was the only one. Rebecca.
See, it's more catchy.
Rebecca sounds more. Rebecca, maybe it's never too late for a rebrand.
Eureka, Rebecca.
Eureka.
Well, thank you for joining the Patreon, Rebecca or Rebecca. At least I know how to say your last name, Landis.
Landis, yeah.
Yeah. But thank you.
I love your dad's work in Animal House and John Landis.
I love your underwater city, Atlantis.
I love your 70s show where there's dinosaurs, Landis of the Lost.
Oh, man, Landis Before Time.
Landis Before Time. Whoa, let's land this plane. We gotta start the show. I got a quick thing up top. I think it's gonna be funny. I don't know. We'll see. But it's one of these stories that, through the podcast, if you listen for the first time, we talk about comedy, anxiety, and we have a little bit snippets inside of our anxious life as stand-up comedians. So how about this? Want to hear this?
Yes, of course. By the way, I'm loving that you don't know what to do with your hands.
Yeah, this is really hard for me. Gotta sit like I'm.
You're sitting at like those 4D movie theaters where they're gonna do something to your seat.
Yeah, Yeah, this is how I sit in my chair when the plane's taking off.
Yeah, you look like you're in turbulence.
My God. What do you do with your hands?
I just
knee,
rest them on my own body.
Oh man, my shoulders are too tense for that.
But yeah, put them on your knees.
I feel like my arms are like these mic stands. Like, move them like this.
I know. I
Can
didn't want
only
to move
move
it because I thought I was gonna break it. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Oh man! All right, let's hear this little tale here.
Okay, so I did a show in Long Island last night, and I get there, and the host of the show is running late. I'm headlining, and the producer looks at me and goes, "I can't believe he's late. I only got 2 rules: show up on time and be funny." And it's a little tense, so I go, "Oh yeah, those are the same rules as the Army." And he goes, "No, it's not."
He was in the Army.
He goes, "I was in the Army." I'm like, so
You have the worst guesser of all time.
right. But then I remembered he told me that before.
Oh.
I think that's why I made the joke. So I
Right.
go, "Oh, I thought you said you were in the Marines." And he goes, "Marines?" He gets even more mad. He's like, "No, I worked for a living." You know?
Oh boy.
Those branch rivalry things, which
Yeah.
I never understood. It's like, literally, you're fighting Russia or whatever together.
Yeah.
Why you guys have to make fun of each other?
Rob's in the military too. Rob, who gave us this studio today. There's like these, and my buddy's in the Air Force. I know the Air Force is looked down on by other members of the military.
Yeah, in ROTC they called them the chair force.
Oh boy, you'd be perfect for it.
I know. Dude, talk about my kind of branch. Sit in a chair all day and chill out.
You look like you want to pull up.
I want to eject.
I'm wearing pull-ups.
I did a pull-up a couple weeks ago. My arms are still hurting.
Oh man,
I was so uncomfortable with these mics.
you're doing great.
Okay. All right, everybody. Well, that's all I got to say. The rivalry between the Army and the Marines remind me of, you ever see The Sopranos?
Yeah.
How, like, their crew, the Tony Soprano crew, is rivalries with some
New
guy.
York's crew.
Whose crew?
They were the Jersey crew, and there was the New York crew that they kept butting heads with.
Is that Sonny Red's crew, or is that somebody else?
I don't know which one Sonny Red was. Sonny Red the name of the actor or the character?
I thought the character, they always had, like, Sonny Red's crew, and they had Junior's crew. Didn't he have his own crew with, like...
Well, Junior was a member of Tony's crew, but he was. I mean, I can't do all the episodes here, but
He split off?
but he would do stuff on the side, like, and Tony was secretly leading the group behind Junior's back.
Oh.
But Junior was the head of the crew, so if there was ever a bust, Junior would be the one that they're targeting.
In the police would?
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
Army? Okay. So Tony was running things, but Junior was the fall guy? Or something?
I believe so. I mean, it's been a while since I watched the show, but
I've only seen like 4 episodes, so I'm trying to like weave it all together. But I remember like there was one where Tony is like, "Oh, this other crew, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Aren't you all in the mafia?" Like,
well, they would work together. They would make deals together, but it was like percentages and all this stuff.
oh,
I remember there was big, yeah.
I'm like, aren't you all working to doing the same thing? And you have the police should be the rivals.
Yeah.
You
Not
guys
the
are
other
like
mafia.
this guy. This guy's crew.
His mafia is getting in the way of our mafia.
I'm trying to mafia over here, but
Hey, a mafia in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
Oh, so that was it. That's my mini story.
I love the mini story. It was a perfect appetizer.
Oh, and then the end of the story, after the show, the guy walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, do me a favor." And I'm like, "Oh God." And he goes, "Text me when you get home." I go, what? He goes, I'm just like that. I want to make sure you got home okay. I'm like,
Thanks,
what?
Mom.
I'm like, what if I didn't get home okay? What would you do?
I wonder why you didn't text me.
You just be mad for not texting you. I'm like, would you do anything if you didn't get a text from me? Would you like
me ask
drive
you.
around?
How long? I got probably a 2-prong question. There might be a third prong. We'll see. First one is, how long did you think about that while you were driving?
Like probably the whole drive.
Yeah, and did you text him?
I did because I'm scared of him. I don't know. Big army guy that I kind of insulted.
And did he answer right away?
He gave me a thumbs up.
Right away?
No, maybe like 10 minutes later.
Oh, that's a good window of a response.
Yeah, I have the way he just gave me a thumbs up just made it seem like he forgot that to tell me.
Why is this idiot texting me?
Like, I don't care if he got home.
You said the army was a bunch of comedians.
That'd be a fun army.
Yeah. Stripes.
Yeah. God, it still holds up. Still
Yeah.
a funny movie, at least the first half.
Yeah, you you call me Rebecca and I'll kill you.
All right, Francis. Lighten up.
Lighten up, Francis.
Lighten up, Francis. Oh my God, what makes me so mad, I know we're getting all sidetracked here, but
That's new for the show.
but Bill Murray and Harold Ramis
Yeah.
were like a comedy team,
Yeah.
but then Murray and Ramis fell out. They like because Caddyshack, Ramis is a director, and Murray didn't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if those guys made like 12 more movies,
Yeah.
those would be so funny. I was like imagining the movies they could have made together.
I know.
All they need is a premise, and they like
I
army,
know.
golf, you know, like
Joining the army. All right. And
super funny.
amazing. Yeah, and I think that was common thing with Murray. I think he punched Chevy Chase or something.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
Chevy
it.
Chase is also known for being difficult, but
Yeah, I think they're both difficult, but Chevy Chase is more unlikable. So
Yeah.
people don't like him
But,
when he gets mad, but people still like Bill Murray when he gets mad.
that's true. Yeah, spoiler warning for the latest Ghostbusters.
Oh God,
Did you see it?
I couldn't get through it. I saw it on a plane, and even just with a little screen, and I had no options. I'm like, I'm done with this.
You look like you were when you were watching it.
Yeah, I'm like Marshmallow Man and Walmart.
Gotta get you a little tray.
I'm like, he has to get the Baskin Robbins, and the only option is Baskin Robbins.
Oh yeah. That's Ant-Man is the Baskin Robbins Paul Rudd movie. But
Oh yeah,
uh
why? Because he isn't it?
that's he worked at Baskin Robbins when he came out of jail, and
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
But he did that in Ghostbusters too, as well.
Oh really?
When he goes to Walmart, he goes to the ice cream. Remember?
Oh,
it's only
that's right.
Baskin Robbins.
You're right.
Does he have some kind of like
Paul
devil
Rudd's the
deal?
Baskin Robbins guy. Batman and Baskin Robbins.
Is he like signed? Because he is literally in every movie, and he hasn't aged. So
No.
maybe he's made some deal with the devil where he
I
can be
know.
in every movie and not age, but he has to plug Baskin Robbins and everything.
He turns out the devil owns Baskin Robbins, and Paul Rudd made a deal with him.
The devil's 41 flavors.
Should have 666.
Yeah, maybe that's the real number. They don't want to tell you. It's in the back. It's on fire.
Yeah. Red hot ice cream.
So, yeah. Red flag.
But in Ghostbusters, at the end, I'm going to say it again. Spoiler alert.
It's a horrible movie. Don't watch it anyway.
The original three come back.
Yeah.
The original three Ghostbusters, and then the ghost of Harold Ramis is there.
Yeah.
And it shows Bill Murray look at Harold Ramis, and I remember watching it going, did they make up
Before he died?
before he died? Not in the movie. In real life, did they make up, or did they not make up? And in this scene, the characters are making up. He's making up with a ghost of Harold Ramis.
Why does he apologize to him?
They all talk to him and apologize to him, but the ghost doesn't talk. because they didn't want to obviously put in a fake Harold
That's
Ramis voice.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did because they never made any movies. So
Yeah.
if they really made up, they'd make more movies. But
that's true. Or it was like deathbed making up.
yeah, that's
situation.
what that happens a lot. Meatloaf and the other guy, Steinman, they made up
Meatloaf and ketchup.
Meatloaf and gravy.
Gravy's better. Oh man.
Well, you eat ketchup with your meatloaf?
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm not a gravy guy,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
but ketchup
I guess
and
it would work.
meatloaf is just like beef. It makes sense to me.
That's true, yeah. Just like burger and bun mixed together.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Gross, so gross.
Man, who came up with meatloaf and was like, "This is gonna sweep the nation"?
Some guy worked in a school cafeteria because that's all we ate. Meatloaf.
It's shaped like the thing he serves it in.
Loaf pan.
Named after the 2 ingredients in it.
I remember like one day at school they were like, "We're gonna have Salisbury steak for lunch," because they do it in the announcements. I'm like, steak? Oh my god! It's just meatloaf, just cut up meatloaf or something.
Who's Salisbury? I want to talk to him. Oh man.
So, yeah, who's Sal Berry?
So I'll go.
Yeah, your turn.
I'll go first here. My folks came to visit, and we went to see Paul McCartney at the MetLife Stadium this weekend.
Oh wow.
Killer experience, and if you don't know, my mom has multiple sclerosis.
Yeah, so she has extra if you need any.
Oh yeah, you
That's
do.
your-
That's my joke.
Yeah, but
Wow.
you never say it. But it doesn't work.
It does work. It's just everyone gets all sensitive.
Was that on your album?
No, it's in the
Oh.
next thing.
Okay.
But
Steve Part 2, The Edge, Edge Lord.
so she's now after 30 years is like, I'm gonna use those wheeled walkers. They have the seat.
Yeah, I think isn't that a walker? Or are those?
There's some walkers that don't have a seat. So I
they
guess
they got tennis balls instead.
yeah. Hers have rackets on the bottom.
I know that-
snowshoes.
I have one that has skis. Skiing.
So she's realizing that it gives her way more energy if she conserves it by either using the walker and leaning on it or sitting in it, and we push her.
Oh, cool.
So we
It's like a transformer.
it is like a transformer. When I fold it up, it goes.
If it rains, you hit a button, an umbrella comes out.
Yeah, it keeps asking for me to find the allspark, but so
Oh, that's a good reference.
thank you. I went on the ride recently, so I
This sound does not. Your thing is moving, right? Your thing is moving.
yeah
It moves when you talk.
and it's in the green the entire time.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you.
I think it's
These things stink.
I don't know. I can hear you, and you can hear me.
Maybe you know what? Maybe that's the problem. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Continue.
So fighting a sneeze.
Oh God. I know these plants are here. I'm allergic to these plants.
So
Oh my gosh.
are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
14 things have happened to you in the last 3 seconds.
Well, I'm tearing up. I think from allergies too.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you allergic to dogs?
You know, I think that's it. I think that dog in here. That dog. Yo, we walked in. This German Shepherd just started barking at us.
Oh, it was so fun. I forgot that it would bark when you came in and watching you.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, we got to record, and this dog's like biting me. It was like a video game.
And then he goes, if you just pet her, she'll leave you alone. And then you did one stroke.
I didn't even do that. I just like clawed out, touched it, retracted.
And then you looked like this at Rob.
like
Like, is this enough to pass?
Yeah, this thing with the teeth that's moving its teeth. Yeah, put your hand closer to it. What?
She'll like that.
She'll like that.
She'll like
Yeah,
that.
you know, had the foaming mouth. Put your hand close to that foaming mouth, and it'll work. Or,
She'll love if you're near her where she eats from.
and I don't think it stopped barking either.
It did.
But you know what? I think that's the problem because I'm touching my eyes with the dog hand.
But I'm telling you, hands on the knees.
That's okay. I feel like a ventriloquist dummy. No, you're the dummy.
So we go to the concert, and my dad and I take turns pushing my mom, and Caitlin is there, and we're in line, and we get to the tighter line to our section, and it's my dad's first time pushing her in a wheelchair situation.
Is he making jokes?
Oh, we're making tons of jokes, and but my dad
Push pop.
What?
Push pop.
Push pop.
You know, like those '90s push pops. Instead of push pop, you push ma.
Pop pushing. Pop's pushing.
Pop. That's good. Push pop, pop push.
Push it, mom. Ma push ma. Pop push ma. Rebecca. Anyway, so
Oh jeez. Okay. Go
we
on.
we're
I'm strapped in. Hands in
I think you need to be strapped in.
fighting a joke.
Strapped on.
Yeah.
So after Sourpuss, I think there's no coming.
Oh yeah, guys, listen to the last episode. The best joke of the century.
So my dad's pushing my mom, and I could tell we're all new to it. So he's clipping me in the back of my legs because I'm standing in front of him, and he'll push, and then I'm like, the spot where your friends would hit you?
Yeah, it's like the grocery store cart.
Yes.
The worst pain ever.
Yeah, and we had some sodas under her, and like,
yeah,
wrote those things with paper towels.
And the bread in the place where you put the baby.
So
I try to load up that thing first. That like thing that pulls out.
I always load up that first.
Yeah.
Uh,
Less bending.
Yeah. That's the egg spot.
Yeah, put the sensitive stuff there.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Me, my ego, self-esteem.
Follower count. So I'm pushing. We're taking turns pushing her, and we get to the show, and I bought the seats with her in mind, knowing that she'd be in a wheelchair situation, and the seats did not match the chart that I got it, so she'd be like in the front row of a section.
Yeah.
So it would be all set with the thing, and we were in the middle, in like
No.
4 rows back.
What?
And so Caitlin, shout out to Caitlin, immediately takes charge and's like going up to section people. Hey, how do we do this? Can we? And they're like, well, we could put you in the handicap section. And we're like, no, we're fine with the seats. She can
Well, the
walk.
handicap section is what you want because then you could just put her in the walker.
That's true, but seats weren't as good. And and my
Wow.
mom can still walk.
Talk about ableist conspiracy.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, can we just store this with you guys in the handicap section? And she's fine to sit where she is. And they're like, oh, yeah, we could do that. So we put that away. We sit. Show's killer. It's Paul McCartney, Beatle, amazing.
Flame coming out. I heard he does Flame with Live and Let Die.
There
Pyro?
was flames for Live and Let Die and fireworks. But my dad and I walking in go, I wonder if there'll be, we're in the New York area, I wonder if there'll be a surprise. And halfway through the show, Paul McCartney goes, so we're going to bring a local boy on stage, Bruce Springsteen comes
What?
out.
Oh my God! I thought Billy Joel.
No, Bruce Springsteen
my
comes out.
God.
And they sing Glory Days.
Whoa!
And the place goes insane.
I got goosebumps right now.
And then they sing I Want to Be Your Man, which Ringo sang. And killer show. And you're going to love this. So everybody obsesses over the Bruce Springsteen. I mean, everyone was having fun before, but it was just like even cooler. Today, as we're recording, is Paul McCartney's 80th birthday.
Okay.
So people had like happy birthday signs and everything. And he starts to get ready to play the birthday song. And he goes, does anybody have a birthday? I can't do him, but birthday's coming
That's
up.
pretty good.
And,
Does anyone have a birthday?
oh, that was great.
I do, Ringo. Oh, wait, Paul.
You did. Wait, you just did Paul. You didn't do Paul. You
I did John do it talking to Ringo.
Yeah, I think you just did Ringo and John.
I do.
So,
It's my 80th as well.
he's about to play the song, and then we hear, I know whose birthday it is on a different mic. And then everyone's like, wait a minute. John Bon Jovi comes out.
What the hell? Oh,
With-
because this is a Jersey.
Yeah, with a bunch of balloons.
Balloons.
Yeah. And then he sings.
That's just a funny phrase.
Yeah, John Bon Jovi and balloons. And
With a bunch of balloons.
bunch of balloons.
Bon
Oh, I'm trying to get there too.
Bunch balloon.
So he comes out and he sings "Happy Birthday" and has everybody sing "Happy Birthday" to Paul. And I'm like, and we're all like, oh my God! And we were watching in the car while we were tailgating when Triumph the Insult Comic Dog did the Bon Jovi concert.
Uh-huh.
And so we were making a bunch of Bon Jovi jokes at the concert, me and my family.
After he brought the balloons?
No, before.
Oh, wow.
And then Bon Jovi comes out, and we're like all four of us are laughing because we were making Bon Jovi jokes the whole night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, they're going to sing together. And then Bon Jovi just leaves.
Well, he
You could tell that Paul didn't want to sing with him.
he went to get bonbons. John Bon Jovi.
What's
That's funny. He didn't want to sing with him.
yeah, and then the encore, Bruce Springsteen comes back out. No Bon Jovi.
That's crazy.
And the concert's killer. Amazing time. Today is the day that my parents had their flight to go home.
They got pushed to the limit.
Wait, who's that?
That's an expression.
Oh, I thought you were quoting a song. Oh, push to the limit, like wheelchair push. Damn.
Yeah, I was saving that. I thought Kayla was going to explode at that security guard, so I was going to say she got pushed to the
Oh,
limit.
I'm so glad you said that.
Oh.
That's what will remind. I was setting this whole thing up.
Oh, my God.
Thank
my
you.
joke!
Your joke. If you didn't save.
I know.
If you saved your joke, I would have forgot the whole thing.
All
I was
right, I'll
trying
say
to
it
tell.
again.
On the way there, we're in traffic. We're trying to get there. We left super early, and we got there in plenty of time. But we're glad we left it early because it's just going through Manhattan.
Yeah.
We're turning. We're the last in a line of people making the light, and a traffic cop
No.
starts going, no, you can't come down this road. Everybody got to turn except for us. And he's going, no, you go this way. And this is my future wife. You and I have crippling anxiety. Listen to this.
Yeah, I can't even ask for help at a grocery store.
Yeah, you're in the bread thing.
I'm in the
Just
bread
curled
thing going, where's the milk? Oh, I guess I'll wander around for 20 minutes.
Maybe the right milk will come along. And I won't have to look anymore.
Yeah, I'll fall in my lap. Lap it up.
Lap it up for your next comic.
Lap it up. Keep lapping.
That dog wanted to lap you.
He did.
Your remains on the ground. So
I got lapped on the way here. It was this speedrunner.
is that a Labrador?
Labrador.
So we're gonna turn.
Lappy.
Traffic cop goes
Lappy the border collie. Lappy.
Lappy in the sky with diamonds.
Is there a boy in the well, Lappy?
So we're about to turn. Traffic cop goes no, and Caitlin goes, "I'm going," and I'm like,
I've been in this situation before, and I go, "Thank you, I'll go."
and I go, "What is?" And I immediately freeze up. She's like, "I'm going," and the traffic cop goes no, and she goes, "I'm going." Keeps driving, and the traffic cop is like, "No," and she keeps going and just goes.
Yeah, what's he gonna do, huh?
Just go.
Tase you? Tase the car?
Great Caitlin impression. So she goes, and for the rest of the drive, I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe you just did that.
Oh wow!
And we made it.
Yeah,
If she didn't do that, we would have been like 20 minutes later.
it happens to me all the time.
And she's like, and she just stood up for herself and was like, "No, I'm going. You let the rest of the people go. I'm going." It was the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
It's quite odd that he lets her. This is getting out of the tunnel, Lincoln Tunnel.
We haven't even gone to the tunnel yet.
Oh, this is on 34th Street.
This is, it may have been. We were on the street. It wasn't even, we still had more. We were near Times Square.
Okay, yeah, I've done. They do this sometimes. They just close off a road and they're like, "Go around," and I'm like, "Okay." Meanwhile, GPS says
Yeah.
4 hours out of your trip.
Yeah. Yeah. So it just blew my mind to see somebody stand up for themselves and also to the highest authority in my mind is
Traffic cops. Yeah.
Traffic cop, true. A little lower. But all they have
reminds
to
me-
do is show up on time and be funny.
Caitlin's like in Reservoir Dogs. Hey, did you shoot anybody? No, just cops. She's like Michael Madsen.
Great joke.
A lot of good jokes in that movie.
Yeah. By the way, nothing against, not anti-cop here, just insane that she was able to pull that off and do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my parents were supposed to had their flight this morning. I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden my dad comes in. Yeah, brace yourself.
Yeah, I'm racing.
Dad comes in our bedroom and goes, "Steven,
There's a monster. Can you check out of the bed? I had nightmares."
So he comes in. He goes, "Steven, get up. I need you to look at something." And I'm like, "Uh-oh, something. This is bad. Whatever this is."
Uh-huh.
And my dad goes, "Our flight got canceled and moved up to 6:50 a.m.
That never happens. They usually,
It's usually delayed further back."
yeah.
And
They
I'm
never
like,
move it up.
"What?" And I look at the time, and I'm like, "We can make it. We have to go right now."
LaGuardia?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, "We can make it." And I put my shoes on. I get up. I wake Caitlin up because Caitlin wanted to say goodbye. And we left the wheelchair walker in our hallway. So I'm like, "I'll take this to the car, bring the car around, and you guys just get in." So I'm running this wheelchair thing. And by the way, the city is not built for anyone in any handicap situation whatsoever.
No.
All the sidewalks are different levels.
Yeah.
When we were
The
pushing,
ramps have bumps on them.
yeah. Well, I think that's the only thing that is for them. It's like to slow them down.
Oh.
But like those ramps are the only thing that are sort of for wheelchairs.
I know. Usually there's an Uber in front of it anyway.
Yeah. But the sidewalk is uneven and everything. There's times where you're pushing it and it just stops because of the unevenness.
A lot of cracks on there.
Yeah,
Mother's
and
back.
people doing it. And so I'm like running to the car with this wheelchair, and then it hits a crack and tosses me over it. I went flying, so I have I heal it.
Usually it's the mother's back that gets hurt.
I mean, that's amazing. That was great. So
How do you think she got in this chair?
I'm
Stepped on all these cracks.
So I'm flying. I cut my, I gashed open my pinky
Oh my gosh.
and I landed on my side. My ass is all bruised up, and
This is this morning?
this is this morning.
Wow.
So I'm
fresh.
running down the street, and I looked like I stole a wheelchair and was trying to get away with it. Thankfully, I had something to sit in and roll myself to the car. But I get the thing in the car, fly around, get them in the car, and as I'm grabbing their bags, I'm like, now just make sure it's sick. It's today, right? The flight's today, and he's like, yeah, it is today, and I'm like, all right, we're good. So we get in, and I'm like, what's the flight number? And I pull it up, and it's 6:50 p.m.
Oh God. Oh God.
So I'm bleeding. I got
And
it.
that the same day though?
It's today. So they're
Oh,
home.
so they're back home? They're in the car.
They're in the car right now. Yeah. And
They're in the airport like terminal.
I come back.
I am from Kokovia.
I come back. Caitlin is just about to go back to sleep, and I tell her this whole thing. She laughs herself to sleep.
That's a new one.
Yeah. So that's what happened to me.
Well, everyone, if you're laughing yourself to sleep right now, wake up. We got topics. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the only similar thing is when I rush to get the airport, I'm running late, I'm in the security, and I'm all stressed. I want to puke from anxiety, and then it goes, your flight has been delayed 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, great.
And you could have been home those 8 hours.
I know I could have been living life. Now I've just got to go through securities. I don't want to pay for the Uber home.
Yeah. God, it's awful.
Awful. But sorry, man. That's really funny though.
It is funny.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever been done in a movie. So put in your movie idea.
I certainly will. I looked like a guy that was able to get up from his wheelchair and run, and then had to get back in it.
Yeah, talk about somebody said be healed, and you
Broke mine.
broke
the
your
fall.
heel. You
Shattered mine.
should have said, what about knee? It said B. I don't care about this B over here. What about my knee?
Yeah, knee healed.
I need heal.
I need a doctor.
You ever see those shows where they go, they put on the hand and they on the head and they go, be healed, and they fall down and then they get back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got out of the wheelchair.
That those shaking they do. That's you when you don't know what to do with your hands.
Yeah, it's me right now. The shaking the tongues. Oh, that thing. Holy Spirit.
Oh man. Yeah. Maybe people aren't feeling the spirit as much as they have the nervous shakes
Yeah, if they took some Lexapro or Ativan or whatever.
or public speaking courses.
Public speaking courses.
Toastmasters.
Oh yeah, that's what that guy said. We were doing.
Oh yeah,
We're doing
I thought he had a good point.
Yeah, we're doing this open mic, and the first comic was like, "Some of you are lazy and low energy. Take Toastmasters for God's sake." And I'm like, "Is he talking about me?"
That's why you're not that guy, because you are wondering if it's about you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I think when people are like, "Yeah, those idiots," those are the people that are sitting there going, "I should have wrote something."
Yeah. Right. What was I gonna say? Damn it. All right. Let's get the topics up. We got a lot of topics. One from a woman who's very near and dear to us. Mm-hmm. I'll pull. Make sure this one is read because she. Okay. So we got a lot of leftover from last week because we got so many. But the first one I want to do is smooth sailing celebrations. Her name is, I don't know her real name, or maybe she did put it in. She said, I'm a nautical event planner, so I help people plan weddings. Let me know if you need any info. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. She doesn't have a topic.
She just wanted to know if I'm going to get married at sea.
Yeah. Well, then you'll be trapped. Smooth sailing. Thank you so much. Because she said she was anxious about not hearing a response to her last message. So I didn't really know what it was. She said, I heard Caitlin on Fortune and Tom's Sirius show last week. She was great. Congrats on your engagement. Lots of pics and reviews on Instagram. Congrats again. Okay, well, thanks, Smooth Sailing.
Yeah, thank you.
For the congratulations. Thanks for listening. She loves us. Okay, so then we got to get to Jamie's topic of Jamie Tremblay. She said, I'm seeing a psychiatrist this week because my panic attacks have gotten worse and my PCP won't do anything with medication for me. I don't know what a PCP is.
Angel dust.
Yeah. Hope that's not the only outlet you're seeking.
No, it's got to be
physician something.
I unfortunately don't. I'll Google it while you read the rest.
Periscope. So Jamie, congratulations for seeing a psychiatrist and getting the help you need. Some people, they don't want to admit they need help and they don't want to admit they need the meds, but sometimes
primary care provider.
Primary care provider. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Okay. The primary color palette. You seen yellow and green? Primary color or primary care provider. Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to. Some people are like, I don't need the meds. I don't need the meds, and their lives don't improve. And then they take the meds, and it's like, it's like a light switch.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, it seems to be all the situations I've heard is it's different for everybody, and you have to find the combination that works for you.
You have to experiment, like you're taking drugs.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. But yeah, I wish you the best, Jamie. I know it's a real struggle, and I talked to her recently, and she's always just plowing through and being positive. So
she's extremely positive. Nice. When I first met her, she says she loves giving hugs and stuff, and that's cool. And, it's a positive thing to say.
Yeah,
a hug giving and smiling. I don't know. Well, Jamie, thanks for listening.
She's my PHP, my primary hug provider.
Yeah. I got busted for PHP, but it's because I didn't have the insurance.
Wait, what is that one?
PCP. Sorry. I screwed it up. I got busted with PCP. We were on a date. Hey, you can't date your doctor. This is a sting.
That was good.
It did sting.
We've got some topics from Patreon member Jenny Marie. A waitress forgot to give back my friend's credit card, and I was the only one to notice it, so I had to mention it. I really hope it was a honest mistake, but my spidey sense was screaming that it wasn't. It's easier to speak up for other people than for myself, but still very stressful.
Oh my God.
I know what she means.
Yeah. You know what usually happens to me, though? Like when I go through the drive-thru at a fast food place, they always give your card. You pay, they give your card back, and then they give the food back. And then I always say, what about my card? The excitement of the food makes me forget. They just gave me the card back.
They should put that on the bag that the fast food comes in on every side. We already gave you your card back.
Yeah, you have your card. Literally, I swear every single time. And I kind of
let me guess. You asked that question with something already in your mouth.
Fries are sticking out. It looks like I'm smoking a cigarette.
PCP.
Yeah, it's fucking PCP. Pineapple care. What kind of fast food can you do at PCP?
Popeye's
Popeye's chicken.
Popeye's chicken provider.
That's good.
Oh
My God, that's so funny.
I love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I bet it's been a while for me.
Yeah. It sounds like we're in a group now.
It's been 31 days since
Since
my last fix.
Popeyes. Since my last bucket.
We've got the Popeyes Anonymous. You go. You go. My name's Andrew. I have a problem with Popeyes. Go.
Hi, Andrew.
I go, go.
Yeah, it goes right to my forearms. I always loved when when Popeye would go like this and he would move.
One muscle to another.
Yeah, I always thought that was so funny.
I'm like, man, you should really get that checked out, Popeye. Like your muscles are supposed to move like that. Just move like they're jelly.
Yeah, do you think he could do that with other muscles? Like he takes his calf muscles and puts them to his butt, so it looks like he has a juicier butt.
Yeah, if he's doing a reality show, it's got butt and boobs.
Oh man,
Keeping up with the Popeyes. Olive oil. You should transfer some of that to her.
Yeah.
She needs some. Did I ever tell you, I don't know if everyone knows what Popeye is, but he's a sailor man with a chicken.
Yeah, nautical weddings.
Nautical weddings, yeah.
Should have Popeye.
But there was a joke I saw when I was a kid. It's the first stand-up joke I remember, where a guy did a Popeye impression, and then he's got the microphone and the mic stand, and he steps aside and he goes, "Olive oil."
Not bad.
Oh,
Not bad.
I don't know. Do people know what Popeye is? Because olive oil is thin and
Olive oil was. I didn't care for olive oil.
she wasn't an attractive woman.
No.
She was. But
And
neither was Popeye.
It's all relative, but yeah.
No one's celebrity crush is olive oil.
What was your first celebrity crush?
Jeez. You know what it was? The mom at Step by Step, who I can't remember her name. She does the Thigh Master commercials. Not Susan Sarandon.
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers. Yeah, to watch that show on TGIF. I'm like, holy crap. This guy's so lucky. I can see why they have like 50 million kids. Probably can't get it down.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Seriously, every time I watch that show, holy crap.
You had a crush on her for a long time?
That's the first song I can physically remember or
Yeah.
mentally remember. What about you? Who was your first?
Halle Berry in the Flintstones movie.
What?
Yeah.
What did she play?
She was the bad guy's like sidekick. And
That guy. The first Flintstones?
Yeah.
They're not in Vegas. They're in
They're in-
Bedrock?
they're in
Bedrock.
Bedrock. Yeah.
I got blanking on that picture.
It's my background. So it's
The first time I saw Halle Berry was Shark Fin or something. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
yeah, she had basically a bikini of leopard skin and
Wow.
a bone necklace, and I had one as well.
Bone belt. Who was her man? Barney Rubble?
What?
Who was she dating? Barney Rubble?
No, she was like with the bad guy who was like buying the factory that Barney and Fred worked at.
Oh, they had the Brontosaurus crane.
Yeah, yeah.
I never got their economy. You know, they're paid in shells and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rocks.
Clams.
Clams.
Yeah.
But clams is perfect because that was
The
just slang for
yeah,
money.
Yeah, a lot of jokes, a lot of
Yeah.
subtle jokes.
A lot of great jokes.
I know, yeah. You don't in the world of the Stone Age, it doesn't make sense, but it's funny.
Oh, it's perfect.
But not, yeah. Another crush I had was when Ace Ventura, when he brings that woman that dog, and she's like, "Mr. Ventura, thank you."
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
holy crap!
Did you get what was happening
No, I
at the
didn't
end of
know.
that
It
scene?
reminded me of Jaws when that woman's in the.
Yeah, I
Cool.
never got it either until my adulthood.
I still don't get it. I watched it recently.
You don't get it?
Well, I'll talk off air.
Yeah. My other there's
People are real friendly around here. Real friendly.
Ventura. Yes, Satan.
I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I heard animals in there scratching around.
Oh man, when he shakes the keys. God, those movies are amazing. More topics here. Do we even answer Jenny? I agree that it is easier to stand up for other people.
Especially when money's on the line. You know, if they
Yeah.
forget my chicken fingers, I'm like, whatever, as
Yeah.
long as it's not on my bill.
Right.
But if, the credit card, you kind of need that for the drive home, you know,
Yeah.
gas and stuff.
Yeah. And I get it, Jenny. I trust that spidey sense.
It'd be weird if you didn't say something
Yes.
because that would be crazy to go home and be like, I guess I'm not going to say they got my credit card now. I guess they got my identity. It's good to stand up for yourself, especially when your livelihood's at stake.
Yes.
I mean, your friend's livelihood.
Now a shout out to JBT Bell. I do have a personal anxiety. I fear that when things are going smoothly with my long distance relationship.
We talked about that one.
This is from 18
Oh.
minutes ago.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It's part 2 of our long distance relationship.
Yeah. Well, Evelina also has a long distance, so it might have been Evelina you're thinking of.
No, JB Bell said, remember what the DeVito episode?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do now. I fear that when things are going smoothly with my long distance relationship, I tend to bring up something that could ruin the vibe. I try and catch it. How do I stop doubting myself that I'm a good person?
Wow.
I mean, that's a lifelong struggle so far with me. How do you feel about that?
What is that? Sorry.
Well,
What is
we'll
that
go
called?
back to me.
Imposter syndrome? Oh my gosh. I'm so thirsty, but there's so many bubbles in here.
You're imploding.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, as far as not believing you're a good person,
Bleeding?
huh?
I thought you said bleeding.
Oh no, I am. But
Me too, internally.
he
dog.
definitely broke something in there.
Yeah.
Something popped.
Well, you tripped.
As far as not believing you're a good person, you have, as our therapist says, you have to look at all the evidence that. Anytime you're testing a theory, you have to look at the evidence that proves your theory and disproves your theory. You have to
I
look
like
at
that.
all of it. So you may not believe you're a good person, but there's lots of evidence that probably proves you wrong.
The fact that you have a long distance relationship
Yes,
is good.
yeah. The
But
fact
that's-
that you have loved ones, there's many things, and that you worry. I think if you worry about being one thing, you're probably not that thing for the
Yeah.
most part.
And the fact that you listen to good podcasts.
Yeah, and yeah, you have great taste. I can
Great
tell you that.
taste, yeah.
Yeah, we think you're a good person. Yeah, so I think trust that, and trust that your person can have good enough judgment on who their person should be.
Yeah, that's true. And you found something in that person, and obviously, they like you, and you like them.
Yeah.
and-
When I feel more secure in my relationship now for obvious reasons, but whenever I would get nervous about Caitlin, like if she really liked me or not, I'd have to remember all the times that she stands up for herself and things that she wants. So it's clearly, if she didn't want me, she would get rid of me.
Now you guys are as strong as a diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, my bank account isn't, but it's all taken care of.
Your bank account is like the mine that got it out of, deep and empty.
Every time you think you found something, you could tell it's already been taken out.
Your bank account's like your knee after you fell. It's red, in the red.
It's like her diamond, black.
No, black is good.
Yeah. Oh, black's good.
Black in bank account terms.
Really?
Yeah, that means you have money. In the black is good. In the red, that's what Black Friday is. They call it.
Oh.
So all the companies get in the black.
Do you know the song "Black Diamond" by Kiss?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because there's a song by Kiss called "Black Diamond."
Is that where they lick things up?
No, that. Guess what song that
I'm
is?
joking.
Oh, you're killing me today. It's good ones. Anyways.
I know. I hope the audio works.
That's all our Twitter ones.
Well, we have one more from Liz Alexander. Liz, Kyla A. I managed to convince a firm to hire me when they were not looking for junior staff, and now I'm scared they're going to realize the horrible mistake they made and fire me any day during my probationary period. The longest 3 months of my life, #halfway. And then she said, the imposter syndrome is real. That's pretty cool that you convinced them to hire you, though.
Yeah.
That's like harder. I'm the opposite. I'm like, duh, man, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
You sure you want to hire me?
That was when I was on one knee, I went, "You do?" Wait, you said yes? Yeah, it's I think knowing the imposter
You were
syndrome
just
is
like, let me just double check. This do 1-0 or 2?
that was great.
Oh my God.
We got to wrap up, but
Do we?
yeah.
I can't even. I'm nowhere near anything.
Yeah, I'm got it. Trust me that I can read.
I trust you. I'm just trying to see for myself what time we're at.
We're hitting an hour right now.
Oh my God! I thought it's been an hour and a half.
No.
What the heck? Stop! I thought we were at like 2 hours.
No, we're. Anyways,
Gosh. It's only been an hour.
yeah,
So much is condensed in here, everybody. You're getting the juicy morsel here.
yeah. This is. I think less is the tighter the package, the more the juice.
We're gonna get censored on YouTube. It's gonna get demonetized.
Honestly, I think we just hit some key phrases. We might get some more listeners.
We're gonna rebrand, like in Seinfeld when he has the Merv Griffin show. We're gonna retool. Okay, when he comes back to Scandals and Animals.
Anyways, I think knowing that you have imposter syndrome is half the game, and then same thing, testing the theory. You have to look at all the evidence. So you were able to convince them that you
Like
have
Amber Heard,
what?
like the Amber Heard trial.
No. We're definitely gonna get censored now.
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
This is Depp.
We're getting too Depp here.
We're at the Depp end.
We're at the Depp end. If you look at all the evidence, you convince them to hire you, even though they typically wouldn't, and you're obviously very good at your job.
A lot of simple things you can do to make your job make your employer more inclined to keep you. One is don't argue with them. They tell you anything, sure. Like be Mr. Go with the flow.
Sure.
Because companies love that. Surprisingly, I've worked with people where they're like, I can't handle that. I'm overworked. And then the boss starts being like, well, that's what the job is.
Yeah. See
And
you
two,
later.
what are you actually doing here?
Yeah.
Because, if you're overworked, I only gave you like 5 things. You're complaining already. And third thing, smile and just say hi to people in the break room. No one likes the person in the office that's all like depressed and angry all the time.
Oh yeah.
You want the vibe to be well. And if you're in a work from home situation, answer the emails right away if you can, because I know you want to make them seem that you're on top of things.
Right. Good point.
Don't save any emails because then they'll just assume that you're not working or something. I don't know. Answer emails. That's all I got.
Perfect.
As long as you do that, you'll make through your probationary period and be on time and
Be funny.
And be funny. Yeah, be like the army.
We got to wrap it up here, but thank you everybody for listening. And checking out the podcast and believe in yourself.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. Everyone is our new catchphrase. What was the beginning supposed to be? Grab your stress balls. Damn it, I forgot to do it. Well, we can do it in the intro.
Yeah, we're doing it in the intro.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.